Okay, you guys, I got the camera a little bit closer. Alright, you guys, this is what the chicken looks. We're going to pan sear the chicken until it gets done, and then we're going to get to our next step. Alright, you guys, as you see, let me get you a little bit closer. We are pan searing, and we're going to flip our chicken. And we're just pan searing, you guys, until they just get done. And then after this, we're gonna put, let me see, we're gonna put some onions. Now for the onions, we need 1/4 of a cup of onions, finely chopped. So I'm gonna cut the onions up right now, and I'm cut them up off camera. I'm just gonna dice them. And I'm going to put the lid on the pot so that it can cook more efficiently. Give me 1 second, y'all. And we're going to cook this for another, I want to say 5 to 8 minutes, depending on what type of stove you have. Okay, you guys, our chicken is done, and we put it in a big pot like this because we're going to be making a lot. And I'm pretty much meal prepping. So right now I'm gonna pan sear the vegetables. So we're gonna do some onions, and then we're gonna let this get real hot. And yeah, well, 1/4 cup. Yes, I am. And actually, we're gonna do a little bit more onion. It's supposed to be 1/4 cup, but since I'm cooking a lot of it, we're gonna do 2 1/4 cups. And then we're also gonna put in, we got about 4 to 5 bell peppers, and I got different colors. The red bell peppers are sweet when they're cooked. The yellow bell peppers are a little bit on the milder side. They're more savory. And then the green bell peppers are, well, you know what those taste like. And we're going to pan sear all of this. And then also, I have a lot of mushrooms, you guys. Look at this. So I have 3 portobello mushrooms sliced, and then a whole pack of medium miniature portobello mushrooms. And to be honest with you, I'm going to wait. We're going to cook this when we get our sauce ready, because those mushrooms, it's not going to take too much to cook. Because I had to think about this. But we really want to cook these onions and these bell peppers down, because bell peppers have a lot of water in it. So, and it takes a bit time. I just want to cook them until they get halfway soft, a little al dente. And we're going to put the lid on the pan, like so, like that. And then the recipe calls for Parmesan. I got real Parmesan and spinach. And then I also got artichokes. I'm gonna add artichokes in it this time. I never added artichokes to it. And then we're gonna let this cook for a little bit. Alright, you guys. My vegetables are cooking real good. I also put something extra. Some handcrafted artichoke hearts. Now, I got these because I've tasted artichoke in some of those pre-made meals that you just throw it in the refrigerator. So I said, well, why not? And it's only $2.30-something. And I got 2 bags. But I think I'm gonna put this bag in the freezer. And we're gonna, if it's good, you guys, and next time I will definitely put it in there. But just for right now, because I don't know how it's gonna taste with this type of dish. And I got it because it was on sale. So these are cooking down really, really well. And that's what we want to see. And I got it, and I transferred everything to this big pot only because last time I did this, I was supposed to give you guys a video, but I couldn't because everything would fit in this pan. And I had to do like 2 portions, and it was just a mess, so I didn't even post a video. So this is about cooked down enough because they're getting soft. They're getting halfway soft. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to get the instructions right quick. I'm trying to cook it kind of sort of like they do in the instructions. So cook the onions in the same too. Put some on, blah blah blah. Oh, I was supposed to cook the onions separate than these, but hey, that's fine. Put it all together. So we're going to be adding sun-dried tomatoes and garlic. So if you guys don't know, I love sun-dried tomatoes. But this is the sun-dried tomatoes. And make sure you get the sun-dried tomatoes in oil. Because these, you can open it, and when you open it, you don't have to put it in the refrigerator. If you get it in water or some type of liquid other than oil, you have to put it in the refrigerator and it won't last long. This, you can have this for years because it's in oil. So we need some of this. And then we got garlic. I get the minced garlic. I don't get the fresh garlic. Every now and then I do. It spoils before I even get a chance to use it. So the instructions say half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. I may do a whole cup. It say thinly sliced. And then for, let me see. So we're gonna thinly slice the sun-dried tomato. And to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna just add it to this. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to that. Alright, you guys, I meant to get this on camera, but I just took out everything. And you know what, at the last minute I changed my mind. I'm not gonna add the what do you call it? The sun-dried tomatoes to that. I just decided to do it on its own by the recipe because I want it to actually cook a little bit, like I let everything else cook. So we're gonna add the sun-dried tomatoes and the garlic. So I'm doing do 4 cloves of minced garlic, and I'm gonna be honest, 4 cloves of minced garlic, it's about a tablespoon per clove. So actually a little bit less than that. So I would say do 3 tablespoons of garlic if you do it by the clove. But you know, the cloves can be big or small. So I'm going to do 3 to 4 big tablespoons of this minced garlic that I got in a jar. And then I'm going to add my sun-dried tomatoes. And this is a half a cup, y'all. So we're going to kind of eyeball this. And y'all, I know some stuff I didn't really tell y'all how much. So I'm going to be putting this recipe in the comments. I mean, not the comments, but you know, in the little description box. So that's about a half a cup sun-dried tomatoes. I may add more, depending on how I feel. And then Now we're gonna do one. Ooh, these tablespoons kind of big. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons, y'all. 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Cause I don't want it to be too, you know, overpowering. If you know, add too much garlic and all the vampires won't want you. Alright, so you guys, let these marinate. This top is about to get on my nerves. This top keeps falling down, y'all. Alright, let's look at these directions. So you're supposed to cook these 2 for just saute for a minute. And yeah, I could have put these in with those, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Sun-dried tomatoes, to me, to bring the flavor out, you kind of isolate them. I've learned this trick a few years ago, and I did it on accident when I made this recipe. I was like, wait a minute. At first, I didn't really, you know, taste the sun-dried tomatoes in the recipe, but until I did start doing it like this, and it brought out the flavor, and it gives it a really pretty, nice color. I was like, wow. Now, we're going to add our mushrooms. I love to get a little saute on our mushrooms. That's why we didn't really add it with the other stuff. I want these mushrooms to get a little saute action going. And I'm going to get some of the oil that's in our sun-dried tomato that I was telling you about. That's in our glass jar. Put some of that oil on top of these mushrooms and let it just simmer. And these are portobello mushrooms, you guys. Yep, that's what I said. Alright, so let's shake right there. And then let's get some of this oil from these sun-dried tomatoes. Not too much. And just drizzle it on top. Get about 2 little spoons, you know. Look at that. Y'all, I'm also going to be barbecuing some bratwurst today. I'm just going to let this cook for a little bit. And then after I get this down to what I want it to simmer down to, then I'm going to add my heavy whipping cream and my Parmesan. For the heavy whipping cream, the recipe says 1 1/2 cups, but I'm going to probably add 3 cups just because I got a lot more vegetables and I got more meat than I'm supposed to. And then it also says put in there, we're going to add the spinach. We need 2 cups of baby spinach. I don't know if y'all know I love my vegetables. We're going to add this whole bin of spinach. This is 6 ounces of spinach. We're going to put the whole thing in there. That's why we need the 3 cups of they have whipping cream. And I'm not sure if this 1 pint is 3 cups, but it should be real close to 3 cups. So whatever that 1 pint give me, that's what we're gonna add in there. And then it said grate fresh Parmesan. This tastes completely different with the cheap Parmesan, so please don't get the cheap Parmesan. But I mean, if you get the cheap Parmesan, that's fine too, but it gives it a different taste when you add the real stuff. And I couldn't find my cheese grater. You know what was crazy? I found it right after I chopped it up. So I'm trying to chop it up, you know. But it's going to melt in the dish anyway. So it really don't matter, but you can grate it or do this to it, whichever make you feel good. Now the recipes say a fourth of a cup. This is more than a fourth of a cup because I got a lot more to put in my pot. So once these mushrooms get to where I need them to get to, then we're gonna switch everything into the big pot to my chicken and other vegetables, and then we're gonna add our liquids and let it simmer. And our cheese and spinach and all that good stuff, and we're gonna get us a little bowl. So it's almost there, and actually, you know what? It is there right now. You see those mushrooms? They cooking down a little bit. That's why I got so much mushrooms. Because if you know anything about mushrooms, they shrink when you cook them. The same thing goes to spinach. They shrink extremely small. Alright, you guys. Alright, so while the stove is still on, we're gonna put this, hold on. We're gonna clean this up a little bit. Make space and room. We're gonna leave the eye open. Watch yourself, watch yourself. And we're gonna turn this down. And hold on, you guys. Y'all can't see nothing that I'm doing. Now we're just gonna add everything to this big pot. All of the oils, all that goodness. Then we're gonna do a little stir, and also turn this down to about a little less than half, and I'm gonna show y'all how it looks. This is what it looks like in the inside. You see all the chicken and all those vegetables and mushroom. Yum yum. It smells so good. Now this is not in the recipe, but I always do this. Put a little butter in this. So that's about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. That's not in the recipe. Now let's get our liquids, and we're gonna add our spinach and our cheese last, just because spinach don't take long to cook at all. So we're gonna do 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, and this is a fourth of a cup, by the way. I couldn't find my half cup. One cup. Ooh, I may only have like 2 cups. That's the half a cup. 2 cups. Lord. So yeah, 1 pint is only 2 cups, y'all. But that's fine because I actually got some more in the refrigerator because I'm making butter pecan cake, and I think I need some for that. But we need 1 more cup, at least 1 more cup. And you don't want to go too heavy on the heavy whipping cream. And actually, I'm gonna be honest, I got some milk here because I want to show you guys something. And this is just to get all of the cream out. I pour a little milk in here, and we're gonna add that milk in there. And it's not that much. It's just, you know, to get all that. So I just put like a little, and I use whole milk, or you can use water, whichever one you have on hand. No big deal. It's not actually a part of the recipe. But I also got some whipping cream. Now this ain't heavy whipping cream. So we're gonna add this. We need to do 1 more cup. So 4 of the, because this is a 1/4 cup. There we go. So we got our 3 cups added. You guys are gonna put 1/4 cup, all right? I'm just doing twice the amount of food, so we gotta double up on the recipe. And this is how it looks. And we're gonna add our spinach. All right, you guys. So now that we have that, I'm gonna let you see what we have cooking in here. Don't that look completely amazing? Look at delicious. Look at this, you guys. Y'all see that? Actually, let me pick the camera up. All right. I can't wait to plate this and show you guys what it's gonna look like going in my stomach. All right. Now we're gonna add our spinach. We're gonna add our spinach. And the recipe calls for about, let me see. The recipe calls for 2 cups of baby spinach. We're gonna add this whole thing. So this is probably about anywhere from 4 to 6 cups of spinach. So I'm gonna add the whole entire tub of spinach. Because I love spinach. And you'll understand, because if you know, spinach cooks down extremely, like, it makes it extremely small. Alright. Now we're gonna add 1/4, I think, hold on, let me look at the. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And this is more than 1/4 cup because I love Parmesan cheese in this recipe. Tuscan chicken. Tuscan chicken. You see? And then we're just gonna give this a quick stir, and I got it low down, and I got it on low. We're just gonna give this a quick stir. I may add the rest of the grated Parmesan cheese at the very end. And just to add a little bit more liquid to this, we're gonna add some water, you guys. So we're gonna use the same heavy whipping cream bottle. And this is almost full, and this is just to add a little bit more. So if you feel like that you need a little bit more sauce, you don't have to necessarily add more cream, heavy whipping cream, because it's a lot of fat in heavy whipping cream. So kind of stretch it by using water. That's the healthier way to do it. And we're going to turn this low. And then we're going to get our top, if you can find it. Now we're going to put our top on it, and we're going to come back. We're going to plate. Alright, you guys, this is what it looks like. I had to pick up my camera. So everything is now cooking down, and we want it to cook down for, I want to say, about 30 minutes until it get to a nice slow boil, because we need for the cream and everything to just cook everything. And then at the very end, we're going to add some more Parmesan. So you see you got the spinach, the colorful bell peppers, the onion, you see the specks of sun-dried tomatoes, and then the chicken. You see the chicken is like falling apart, and then the mushrooms. So we're going to let this cook. But I just want to show you guys, you know, and then sometimes push it down like that. Alright. And now we're gonna put the pan on it. Alright, and we'll be right back, you guys. Alright, you guys, we're gonna be, it's been about, I wanna say 5 minutes, and we're just gonna do a good stir because we do not want this to stick. And you guys, just remember, this is called Tuscan chicken. And we're just really we want to cook this down so that the vegetables, they get kind of, you know, on a softer side. This is a piece of bell pepper. Okay. Let's see, me, I like to kind of taste the juice a little bit. Okay. And y'all, this is a perfect time while it's cooking in its last stage to add some seasonings. I'm gonna taste this one more time. Okay. Me, I'm gonna use a little black pepper, and it's to you guys' taste. It's specifically to you guys' taste. So season to your taste. And don't season to my taste. I'm gonna put a little red pepper. A little oregano. Tuscan chicken. And some garlic. Then we're going to give this a quick stir. And you guys, I'm going to see if I got more spinach in my refrigerator to add to this, because y'all, I love spinach. Alright, you guys, I found some more spinach. Yay! And this is in one of my lunch boxes. I never use this. Smell it first. I can save this bag for later, y'all. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because if you notice, spinach, it cooks down to almost nothing. And I'm glad I bought that other thing of spinach, because this wasn't going to be enough. So just remember, if your spinach is going bad, cook you some Tuscan chicken. You see all that spinach is going to cook down. So I want to say a good 30. Actually, let's see what the directions say. So then place the chicken back in the skillet, cook into through about 5 minutes, blah blah blah. Yeah, so after we add the liquid and the heavy whipping cream and the Parmesan cheese, it just says put it in the skillet for 5 minutes and let it simmer. Now, me personally, I think it needs more time than that. So I say about 10 minutes and turn it on low. So even the recipe say 5 minutes, do 10 minutes. And before I put this back on, you guys, before I put the lid back on, I'm going to taste it. Ooh, yeah. It's weird because I do taste a little hint of artichoke in it. Ooh, let me taste this one more time. All right. Now this is getting real good, you guys. This is tasting real good. Let me take this off the camera so you guys can see how delicious this is. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Y'all see that? It actually looks like the picture. Let me turn this off. But you guys will also Google Tuscan chicken recipe. They're all really similar, just with minute differences. Like some of them add bell pepper, some of them don't. Y'all see that gorgeous color, that darkish brownish, yellowish. Now this is gonna have to simmer for probably another, I don't know, I want to say another 30 minutes. All right, so we'll be right back. And you guys, this is the finished product. Got me some toast with mines. I put a lot of hot sauce in it. I don't care for the artichoke hearts, to be honest with you. I just added it because it was on sale. But yeah, here you go. Extremely, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm starving. Alright. Well, we'll see y'all on the next video. And ciao.